Buenos días, bienvenidos a su programa Entre Todos, domingo mediodía y los martes 2 de la tarde, en este su canal comunitario 44, solo digital. Hoy me encuentro en el Club Italia de Sunshine, el principal patrocinador de los programas de Entre Todos, y me encuentro con su presidenta Margaret Giudice, a quien le damos la bienvenida al programa. Buenos días, Margaret.
Buenos días, Julio. Buenos días a todos.
Yeah, we have, I think maybe you mentioned before, the club is open to all the Spanish and American, Latin American community, open the door, so they come into function, and all the community on the west, the Italian club is open.
Not only from the west, from the east, from the south, from the north, everywhere. We do welcome everyone here at Club Italia, and it's an absolute pleasure to be saying today that we are open full-fledged again. Like our dinner dances will start reopening, have started to be rescheduled, our shows have started to be rescheduled. We can now dance, and we can dance without masks on. So we're really coming back to normal here at Club Italia, and we do definitely welcome everybody with open arms. We will be starting with our first pensioner lunch. That's on Wednesday of March. So if you wanted to come along to that one, please let the club know. Our phone number here at the club is 9367 4187, and our reception staff are happy to take that booking. We also then have on the 9th of April, we have our Easter dinner dance. That is on a Saturday night, and also the club will be happy to take your bookings for that one as well. And we will be having regular functions. We will be having at least 7 or 8 social dinner dances. We've got 6 or 7 shows also planned for the rest of the year, and we will be having our pensioners' lunches as well once a month. And of course, with our pensioners, every Wednesday we also have a day for our pensioners where they come in and either play cards, eat their pizza for lunch, play bingo, play bocce, take full use of the facilities here at the club. So we welcome everyone with open arms for that as well as every other day with our bistro open. Our soccer, of course, is very, very popular. We have a Taricani Cup on at the moment, actually. We're finalising that on Friday. A group of soccer clubs have come together to play in honour of one of our very, very good members, Frank Taricani, who passed away a few years ago. And we do hold this competition in his honour. So we're very pleased that the family will also be here then to give the trophies to the winners of the tournament. Just something that we do here for the community here at the club, and recognise our very special members who have played a very, very special part in building this club and making it what it is today.
Yes, we have at the club too many functions and too many rooms to check with the community, and this the Italian club is recognized on the West because it's open to all the community. What you could say to them, with the people who are watching this program?
I would say that if you wanted to have a very good function, come and book it here at Club Italia. We have 5 separate function rooms with different sizes. Our function staff is very, very experienced in providing anything that anyone can possibly require to make your function a very, very special one. We have a specialist chef's team who also will cater for any type of cuisine. So all you need to do is ask, and we will make that occasion extra special for you. Very dedicated function staff here with Jamie Lee and Emilia, and we thank our lucky stars that we have them. Our chef Filippo, of course, is always on board and very, very open to new ideas that any of the community have for any of the food requirements that you may want.
Margaret, maybe the community is wondering what is how did the club start and how long? Because now this is a beautiful place here. Before, I imagine close to the freeway here,
yes.
It was not a very nice place. It was a white grass everywhere,
That's right,
you know.
It was. Yes, it was.
And how long it taken to the club to come in the one nice club for the community on the West?
Well, it has taken a very, very long time. I remember when I was a young girl, my father used to attend meetings in a man's garage, and that's the way that the club actually started, the club idea. And then, of course, quite a few people came on board. This land became available. We're talking about in the late 60s, 70s here. In 1974, the club actually did become incorporated, as in the name of the club. The original name of the club was the Italo-Australian Social Club. They were the foundings. My parents and many of my friends' parents also were part of ladies' committees, men's committee. I then became part of social activities committee. So many fundraisers were held to actually build this club. In 1981, we held our first function here on New Year's Eve. And on that New Year's Eve, the big hall, our room that we call now Club Italia, the Italian room was built with the kitchen. And the ladies all helped that night. People brought their own food. We provided the band. There was about 600 or 700 people here on that night. And then gradually, more renovations happened. And now we find ourselves at the position that we are, where we have 5 function rooms, we have 60 gaming machines, we have a soccer, the Juventus Soccer Academy, we have the community soccer, we have junior NPL, we have function staff, we have general managers, we have chefs, basically, and of course some of the committees still exist, of course we do, mainly looking after our social functions, and that's one thing that I take pride in. As the president of the club, I still like to take care of the social functions because I think that the social fibre of the club needs to be kept alive as long as possible, even though it's sad to say that some of our foundation members are now passing away. They're in their 80s, some of them in their 90s, but we welcome their families on board. The membership can be transferred to your family members, so please still continue to come to the club with your families, especially the foundation members. We love to see you here and remember all the work that had gone on before with your parents.
Margaret, since you've been involved since as
A young girl.
Yes. What and being involved and not only as a spectator, working with the committee and everything with your father, your family.
Yes.
So what do you think is the future of the club in this area, no?
It's a very interesting question, Julio. I think that lifestyles are a little bit different than the ones that I experienced when I was a young girl, where coming from a strict Italian family, you were not allowed to go out so much. So the club became the refuge for us. I raised my family here. My grandchildren love coming here. The future of the club, of course, we're setting up the club for the future. We have financial management in place and strategies in place. We have business plans in place for the future of the club. And we would like to still continue to reinvest any of the club profits into our resources and our infrastructure to make sure that the club is actually financially stable for the future.
Okay, Margaret, thank you for sharing your wishes and the idea. And do you want to add up something else?
Just simply to say, welcome back to Club Italia. We are, like I said before, fully open for everything that comes our way. We look forward to seeing you here and to seeing you enjoy yourselves like we do at our wonderful club. And I thank Julio very, very much for all of the extra time and effort and patience that he has with us as well. Thank you very much.
Yes, from the Italian club, club for the community on the west and east, and from everywhere here in Victoria and Australia, because everyone is welcome.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Margaret.
Gracias.